Most iPhone users open iMessage, type a message, send it, and never realize how many useful features are hiding inside this app. But iMessage is much more than blue bubbles. You can edit messages after sending them, undo mistakes, schedule texts, use hidden effects, manage group chats better, protect your privacy, find old photos faster, and control exactly how your messages appear to other people. In this video, you will learn 13 iMessage tricks that many iPhone users either do not know about or do not use correctly. These are practical features you can start using right away to make texting faster, cleaner, safer, and more useful every day. Number 1. Set up iMessage correctly. Before using the tricks, make sure iMessage is actually working the way you expect. iMessage is Apple's blue bubble messaging system, and many advanced features only work when both people are using iMessage. Green bubbles are different. They can mean RCS, SMS, or MMS, depending on the phone, carrier, and settings. So the first mistake people make is thinking every green bubble means their iPhone is broken. It usually does not. Open Settings, tap Apps, then tap Messages. On older iPhone versions, you may go straight from Settings to Messages. Turn on iMessage. Then tap Send and Receive, and check which phone number and email addresses can receive iMessages. If your friends say your messages are coming from your email instead of your phone number, this is usually where the problem is. Choose your phone number under Start New Conversations From. Also make sure your iPhone has Wi-Fi or cellular data, because iMessage uses an internet connection. If you use an iPad or Mac too, turn on Messages in iCloud so your conversations stay synced across your Apple devices. Number 2. Use bubble and screen effects. One of the easiest hidden iMessage tricks is sending a message with an effect. Type your message first, but do not just tap the blue send arrow. Press and hold the send arrow. A menu opens with bubble effects and screen effects. Bubble effects change the message bubble itself. Slam makes the bubble hit harder. Loud makes it stand out. Gentle makes it appear softer. And invisible ink hides the message until the other person swipes over it. To use full screen effects, tap Screen at the top of that menu, then swipe through the options. You can send balloons, confetti, fireworks, lasers, and other animations. This is useful when you want the message to feel more personal, but do not overuse it in serious conversations. If the effects menu does not appear, check that the send button is blue, not green. Effects need iMessage. Also remember that some people reduce motion or animations in accessibility settings, so effects may look less dramatic on their phone. Number 3. Edit, undo, and send later. The most practical modern iMessage trick is fixing a message after you send it. If you notice a typo, wrong name, or unclear sentence, touch and hold the message bubble and tap Edit. Make your change, then send the edit. You can edit a recently sent message up to 5 times within 15 minutes. This is best for small corrections, not for changing the entire meaning of a conversation, because the other person can still see that the message was edited. If you sent something by mistake, touch and hold the bubble and tap Undo Send. This only works for a short time, up to 2 minutes after sending. A note appears in the conversation showing that a message was unsent. For messages you do not want to send right now, tap the plus button, choose Send Later, select the date and time, and write your message. Scheduled messages can be edited or deleted before they send, but they can only be scheduled up to 14 days ahead. If you do not see Send Later, your iPhone may need a software update, or that feature may not be available for that message type. Number 4. Reply inline and mention people. Group chats become confusing when 5 people are answering different things at the same time. Inline replies solve that. Find the exact message you want to answer, swipe right on it, or touch and hold it, and choose Reply. Your response gets connected to that specific message, so everyone can see what you are answering. This is especially useful when someone asks a question and the conversation keeps moving. You can also mention a person directly in a group conversation. Start typing their name, then tap the contact name when it appears. That person may get a notification even if the group is muted, depending on their settings. Use mentions carefully. They are helpful when you need someone's attention, but annoying if you tag people for every small comment. Also, inline replies are still visible to the group. If you need to say something privately, open a separate message to that person instead of replying inside the group. Number 5. Use stickers the smart way. Stickers are more useful than most people think, especially because they can be attached directly to a message bubble. Tap the plus button next to the text field and open stickers. You can send a sticker as its own message, or you can touch and hold a sticker, drag it, and place it on a message bubble. On newer iPhones, you can also make your own sticker from a photo. Open Photos. Choose a picture with a clear subject. Touch and hold the subject. Then tap. Add sticker. The mistake people make is covering important text with a sticker. If the message is important, use a tap back instead. Touch and hold a message, and choose a quick reaction like a heart, thumbs up, question mark, emoji, or sticker. Tap backs are better when you just want to acknowledge something without sending another full message. If a sticker appears in a busy group chat and you want to know who placed it, touch and hold the sticker and look for sticker details. Number 6. Record Memoji and audio messages. Memoji and audio messages are useful when plain text feels too flat. To use Memoji, open a conversation, tap the plus button, then choose Memoji. Pick your Memoji or create one if you have not made one yet. You can record your facial expression and voice, review it, then send it. Memoji is not necessary for every conversation, but it can make short reactions clearer when tone matters. Audio messages are more practical. Tap the plus button, choose audio, speak your message, then stop the recording. Review it before sending. Use audio when the explanation would take too long to type, but keep it short and focused. A common mistake is sending long audio messages with no context. The other person may be in class, at work, or somewhere they cannot listen. If the message is important, add a short text summary after the audio, so they know what it is about. Number 7. Share your name and photo. iMessage lets you control how your name and picture appear to other people. This is useful when contacts have old information saved for you, or when your messages show only a phone number. Open Messages. Go to the main conversation list. Tap Edit. Then choose Setup, Name and Photo. On some iPhones, you may see Share Your Name and Photo near the top of the list. Choose a photo, initials, or Memoji. Then enter the name you want to share. The important setting is Share Automatically. Contacts Only is safer for most people because it shares your name and photo only with people already saved in your contacts. Always Ask gives you more control because iPhone asks before sharing. Do not assume this forces everyone's phone to update instantly. The other person may see a prompt and choose whether to accept the new contact photo. After setting it up, send a message to someone you trust and ask if the name and image appear correctly. Number 8. Send money safely. In places where Apple Cash is available, iMessage can send or request money directly inside a conversation. Open an iMessage conversation, tap the plus button, choose Apple Cash, enter the amount, then choose Send or Request. You confirm the payment with Face ID, Touch ID, or your passcode. If someone sends a message with an underlined dollar amount, tapping it may open Apple Cash with that amount already filled in. The key word here is safely. Only send money to people you personally know and double-check the contact before confirming. Do not trust random payment requests, even if the message sounds urgent. Apple Cash has region, age, device, and account requirements. In the United States, adults can use it directly if they meet the requirements, and people under 18 may need Apple Cash Family Setup by a family organizer. If Apple Cash does not appear in messages, check your region, wallet setup, Apple account, and whether the feature is supported for you. Number 9. Find shared photos and links. You do not have to scroll through months of messages to find one photo, video, document, or link. Open the conversation, tap the person's name or the group name at the top, then look through the shared content sections. You may see photos, links, documents, and other attachments. Tap See All when available. This is one of the fastest ways to find something that was sent a long time ago. If the item is not there, try searching in Messages from the main conversation list. Search for a keyword, a person's name, or something related to the link. If you deleted the conversation, the attachment may be gone too. depending on your settings and iCloud sync. Before deleting a thread to clean up space, save important photos and files first. Many people delete the whole conversation, then realize later that the photos inside were never saved to Photos. Number 10. Control read receipts. Read receipts tell someone when you open their message. That can be useful, but it can also create pressure. To change the global setting, open Settings, tap Apps, tap Messages, then turn Send Read Receipts on or off. On older iPhones, open Settings and go straight to Messages. This setting controls the default behavior for most conversations. You can also control read receipts for one person. Open that conversation, tap the contact icon at the top, and turn Send Read Receipts on or off. This is the part many people miss. You might have read receipts off globally, but still turned on for one specific person. If something feels inconsistent, check both places. Also remember that read means the message was opened, not that the person understood it, had time to answer, or intentionally ignored you. Number 11. Protect lock screen privacy. Message previews on the lock screen are convenient, but they can also show private information to anyone near your phone. To control this, open Settings, tap Notifications, choose Messages, then tap Show Previews. Always shows message content even when the phone is locked. When unlocked, hides the content until Face ID, Touch ID, or your passcode unlocks the phone. Never hides previews all the time. For most people, when unlocked is the best balance. You still know that a message arrived, but the content is not sitting openly on the lock screen. You can also adjust sounds, banners, notification delivery, and repeat alerts in the same notification area. If you get too many unknown messages, use message filtering. In Messages, tap the filter button, Manage Filtering, and turn on screening for unknown senders if available. Just remember to check those folders sometimes, because verification codes or new contacts may appear there. Number 12. Manage group chats. Group chats are where iMessage becomes much more powerful than basic texting. Tap the group icons at the top of the conversation to manage the group. You can name the group, change the group image, mute alerts, or leave the conversation when the option is available. If you want to stay in the group but stop the constant notifications, use hide alerts instead of leaving. If Leave this conversation does not appear, there is usually a reason. The group may not have enough people, or it may include non-iMessage participants. In that case, muting is the practical solution. For planning decisions, newer versions of Messages may let you create polls. Tap the plus button, choose Polls, add options, and send it to the group. Polls are useful for choosing times, places, or simple decisions without sending 20 separate messages. Keep the options clear, because confusing polls create more messages, not fewer. Number 13. Share location and cleanup. Location sharing is useful, but it should be done carefully. In a conversation, tap the plus button, choose Location, and decide whether to send a pinned location or share your live location. A pinned location is just one place on the map. It does not move with you. Live location updates as you move, so choose the time limit carefully. If you share indefinitely, you must stop it manually later. To stop sharing, open the conversation, tap the contact icon, and choose Stop Sharing My Location. Only share live location with people you trust. Finally, clean up messages before it takes over your storage. To delete one message or attachment, touch and hold it. Tap More, select what you want, then delete it. To remove larger attachments, open the conversation details, go to a category like Photos or Videos, and delete items you no longer need. Deleted messages usually go to Recently Deleted for a limited time, so check there if you made a mistake. For automatic cleanup, open Settings, tap Apps, tap Messages, then tap Keep Messages. You can choose 30 days, 1 year, or forever. Be careful with this setting. If you switch from forever to a shorter option, old conversations and attachments can be removed after that time period. Before changing it, save important photos, files, addresses, and anything you may need later.